देखेंगे कैसे हम एक सॉर्टेड एरे को रैंडमली शफल कर सकते हैं। इसके बहुत सारे यूज केसेस है इस एल्गोरिदम के। एक जो बहुत ही मोस्ट पॉपुलर यूज केस है क्या है, रैंडमाइज क्विक सॉर्ट में दिस एल्गोरिदम इज यूज्ड एज द सब रूटीन। और कई जगह पे ये इंटरव्यू में डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया जाता है कि कैन यू शफल दी सॉर्टेड एरे इन लीनियर टाइम। ये एल्गोरिदम भी लीनियर है एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट अप्रोच टू शफल द एरे। लेट्स सी विद एन एग्जांपल कि हम इसे कैसे अप्रोच कर सकते हैं इस प्रॉब्लम को। द आइडिया इज वेरी सिंपल। ये एल्गोरिदम कंसिस्ट ऑफ 2 स्टेप्स, ठीक है। फर्स्ट वन इज टू रैंडमली सेलेक्ट एन इंडेक्स एंड द सेकंड वन इज टू स्वैप दैट इंडेक्स, ठीक है। लेट्स सी इन डिटेल। लेट्स से I have a variable which is pointing to the last of this array. So let's say this is I. So I variable is pointing to the last of the index, last index of the array. और यहाँ पे मैंने ये array को array के indexes मार्क कर लिए हैं 0 1 2 3 4 5 तक, ठीक है। जो फर्स्ट स्टेप है बेसिकली, the first step is to figure out a random or is to generate a random index between this range, between 0 to 5। तो इसके लिए कैसे इसे अप्रोच किया जाएगा? we'll make use of a random function which is inbuiltly available in both C and C++. It's in fact available in all the major languages. इस C++ में specifically rand करके एक फंक्शन होता है जो हमें एक रैंडम नंबर जनरेट करता है। Now this range of this random number is from 0 to int rand inclusive. This is the range of this number. This number could be very huge. Basically इसीलिए हम क्या करेंगे, इसको मॉड कर देंगे। मॉड करके इस वैल्यू को इस रेंज के अंदर लाना है, दैट इज बिटवीन 0 to 5, राइट। सो दैट वी कैन डू दिस स्वैपिंग पार्ट विच इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप। हम क्या करेंगे, इसको मॉड किससे करेंगे? हम इसे मॉड करेंगे i+1 से। अच्छा, हमने i+1 से मॉड क्यों किया और i से क्यों नहीं? हमें पता है कि मॉडुलस की प्रॉपर्टी ये है कि जिससे भी हम मॉड कर रहे हैं, वॉट एवर इज द मॉड, द रिमाइंडर विल ऑलवेज बी बिटवीन 0 to mod -1। ये हमेशा रेंज होती है। दिस इज ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी द रेंज ऑफ द नंबर्स फ्रॉम 0 to mod -1। अगर i की वैल्यू 5 है, बिकॉज दिस इज व्हाट द वैल्यू इज बीइंग पॉइंटेड बाय i। अगर i की वैल्यू 5 लेंगे, लेट्स से इंस्टेड ऑफ 1, ये सिर्फ 5 होती, तो मॉड करने पे ये रिजल्ट जो होता, वो रेंज जो होती है रिजल्ट की, वो 0 to 4 तक की होती और 5 छूट जाता, ये बाहर रह जाता इस रेंज से। इसीलिए हम चाहते हैं इन ऑर्डर टू इनकॉर्पोरेट 5 ऑल्सो वी आर मेकिंग श्योर दैट i हमेशा एक वैल्यू ज्यादा हो, ताकि जब हम इसका रैंड से मॉड करें तो जो रेंज है वो कंप्लीट अरे आए फ्रॉम 0 to 5। आई होप I made my point clear. अब यहां पे हम देखते हैं, ये हमें देगा एक वैल्यू। लेट्स स्टोर दैट वैल्यू इन a variable called as index. This is what I meant to say by randomly generating an index value. ये क्या करेगा, idx will be a random number which will point to any of these numbers. Let's say it points to, currently idx points to 3. This is what we got. Second step क्या है? Second step is to swap these two values. Let's say मेरे array का नाम AR है, so I'm swapping the value between AR of index and AR of I. Once we swap these two values, the array would look like something like, once we swap these two values, the array would become 6 and 4. Now what we'll do is these two steps will repeat in a loop. Therefore this I value will now get decremented and now I will become at 4. Now again we'll generate a randomly index value, and again this I value, now here it is 4, so 4 plus 1 becomes 5, and therefore now the value which will be generated will be between this range. It will be from here to here and not here, because we have already processed this index. Therefore now my new range for the index would be from 0 to 4, and that's why we are decrementing I. Now once I has been decremented till here, and now when we do I plus 1, which is this step, when we are doing this step, this will result me an index range of 0 to 4 and not from 0 to 5. So now this is my new array where I want to make sure that I'm making swaps. So now when I make a swap, let's say now this time my index value is this. I get this value as my index. Therefore, these two values will be swapped. 2 and 5 will be swapped. And now once these two values are swapped, again my I will be decremented by 1, and now my new range for the array would be this. Now again I'll generate a random number, and again I'll take a mod with this number. Now I here is 3, the 3 plus 1 is 4, therefore the range of numbers will be from 0 to 3. So this is my new range for the swap. So once I get the index, let's say this time I get an index of this, so therefore these two values will get swapped. So now once these two values are swapped, again my I will get decremented, and now I will become this, will be pointing to second index. Now again my range will become decremented, my range will become shorter, and now again I'll do the same steps, and let's say this time my index, let's say again my index got, this is the index which got generated due to randomness. Therefore I'll swap these two values again. And now again I will get decremented by 1, and now my new range will become this. Now again there will be a random number generation, and now let's say this is the new index which got generated. Now I'll swap these two values again, and now I will get decremented again, and now I comes over here. Now the new range becomes this. Now again I'll try to find out the random number, and again I'll try to get the random index. Now since the size itself is 1, so again the random number will be this itself, and therefore the value 6 will be swapped with itself, and therefore I will again get decremented, and now the loop will terminate. And now you can see that this new array is now a randomly shuffled, right? So I hope you got the idea how we are doing these things. So चलो अब इसको देखते हैं कि कोड में कैसे से इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं हम, right? So here I have the boilerplate code ready. So मैंने यहाँ पे एक array declare कर रखा है, which is a vector which is having up to 10 numbers, and this array is completely sorted. So I'm calling this shuffle array, and I'm passing my array using reference, so that whatever changes I make in this function, I'll get the result to be seen here also, right? So let's implement this code. Now the code is implemented. Now let's run this code and let's see what's the output. So now there was a mistake in the code, and which I figured it out. हमने क्या किया था, initialization ही गलत कर दी थी, हमने array dot size कर दिया था, जबकि it should be array size dot -1, because we have to point to the last index, right? So now my I is pointing to the last index, and now when I am doing this, I've written this code. Now let's see whether we get the correct output or not. And yeah, as you can see, we got a shuffled array. So initially our array was completely sorted, and now we got this array. Now let's rerun this program, and let's see, do we get another shuffled array or not. Now as you can see, जो shuffled array last time हमें मिला था, वही shuffled array इस बार भी मिल रहा है. That is, this array is just shuffled once. It is not getting shuffled again and again. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? Let's try once again. See, again we got the same output. So ऐसा इसलिए हो रहा है because जो हमारा random function है, it is using the same seed number. अब होता क्या है कि random numbers जो होते हैं, they start from a seed value. So seed value is something which is the starting point for any random number generation algorithm. So उसे हमें reset करना होगा हर वक्त. So to reset that seed value, we need to use a function called as srand. Now S here stands for seed. So the full form for this function would be seed random. So seed random में हमें एक function pass करना होगा time of 0. So basically what we are suggesting, or what we are trying to do here, is we are seeding the random value with the current system time. So time of 0 indicates that whatever is the current system time, like currently whatever is the system time of my system, it is taken as a seed value, and therefore this algorithm starts generating shuffle starts generating random numbers every time. So हम क्या कर रहे हैं, srand में हम seed कर रहे हैं with the current system time. Now this line of code make sure that हमारा जो srand है यानी कि हम जो seeding हो रही है वो हर वक्त हो रही है. इससे क्या होता है, whenever we rerun this algorithm, our randomization algorithm keeps generating us a different output. So now if I run, now see we got a different answer. Let's rerun again. See, again we got a different answer. So this is the functionality of srandom. Even if you remove this srandom, things will work fine, but that will be a static randomization. That means every time you rerun the program, आपको हमेशा वही shuffled array मिलेगा, ना कि आपको हर बार अलग अलग. So अगर आपको ये लगता है कि आपने कुछ informative सीखा या आपको लगता है कि I was able to add some value to your knowledge, so please do subscribe and please do like the video.